Tonight on the Upfront segment, we're joined by Ned Timmons, who's president of LSS Consulting, a local security firm. Ned, good evening. Thanks for being there for us tonight. You're a former FBI special agent. Reading this criminal complaint, Ned, this investigation was clearly very involved undertaking. But do you think these arrests likely start with a tip?
Well, I'm not sure how they actually started, but it looks like the FBI team picked up something on social media and followed it up. And I've got to say, I was just most impressed by the work of the Michigan State Police, the work of the FBI. This was an incredible case. They did an incredible job, and they saved a lot of lives. These guys were talking about hitting a state police post. These guys were talking about hitting the Capitol, and we see in these groups, it's not unlike a motorcycle gang or whatever, where you have 2 or 3 dominant personalities, and then you have a bunch of followers. And that's what's scary.
Well, and we have some history of that in our state with Michigan militia groups, Oklahoma City bombing, and so on and so forth.
Exactly. I mean, these guys were testing what they called IEDs. They had plenty of weapons, and it's very concerning. With the governor at her Northern Michigan cottage or whatever it was, these guys can pick the time and place and degree of violence that they choose to exert on their endeavors. You can't have a whole SWAT team there protecting her 24/7, and they have the total advantage of picking how many people they want to come with. Are they going to pull up in the middle of the night with 20 guys with AR-15s and start dumping clips? We don't know. These guys were capable of anything.
But I guess that's the importance then of informants and also undercover agents who are able to infiltrate, right, and get information so we could bring this to a resolution.
This is a classic case. I'm very proud of the state police. I'm very proud of the FBI. They did an incredible job on this, and people should realize why we need law enforcement. This saved a lot of lives. These guys were going to do something that was going to hurt a lot of people.
Ned, we're learning of stepped up security for the governor, which certainly is appropriate following this. There's also that ongoing question, even debate still, over open carry of weapons, for instance, at the state capitol. Is it time for action to be taken there to keep people safe? And in this case, thinking of our lawmakers, government leaders.
I'm at a loss to understand why they would let agitated, irritated individuals walk around with AR-15s and handguns around the Capitol. It takes a split second to raise those guns and start firing off rounds. They've got to do something with that. It's not logical to let these people all over the grounds. These people, we don't know if they're psychologically deranged. We don't know what is in their mind. So they've got an AR-15 hanging on their neck. Yeah. At what point do they grab that and start pumping the trigger?
Yeah. All right, we'll hope there's action there. Ned, appreciate your time tonight, your insight and expertise, and we'll look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thank you. Ned Timmons joining us tonight, security expert on our Upfront segment. Glenda?